Hello, my name is Kira and this is Eastshade, chapter 11. And this is attempt number 2 at chapter 11 because we crashed. Oh dear lord. Just putting it out there, but constant crashes do make it really freaking hard to do a let's play of a game. Look, I am mildly frustrated right now. Okay, I'm beyond mildly frustrated. I am very annoyed. But at the same time, I'm honestly not as annoyed as I am when Anthem crashes. I'll definitely give you that. I think it's because A, I paid much more for Anthem. And B, I play Anthem with other people. And when you crash and you have your friends like waiting on you to get back into the game and you're waiting out a long ass loading time, it makes you feel really bad that your friends have to wait for you. I mean, they crash out just as much as I do, but it was just so much worse because you have other people to worry about as well. But obviously, Eastshade is a game I play by myself. It is also not even half the price of Anthem, and it's kind of too pretty to be angry at, so I'm okay. I can be a little bit frustrated, but I won't be angry. But either way, this is, as I said, attempt number 2. I did get pretty far into recovering the last of like catching up to what we've done before the end of last episode. But in the meantime, I have to go and look for my cat. She went AWOL, and she wasn't coming out when I was calling her, so I was freaking out a bit. But I did find her. She was hiding in a rubbish bag. Yeah, I had a bag of a whole bunch of clothes that I was gonna give away to charity. And Lacey decided that it was a perfect place for her to sleep. In the bag. She's out of the bag now. I'm going to close the bag up so she can't get back in there because I'm worried about the plastic nature of the bag, and I'm worried about her suffocating herself because she's an idiot. She's sitting on my lap at the moment, so she's safe at least. I don't have to worry about her too much. But anyway, so that's my little story of my stupid crazy cat, who I do love. She's just really stupid sometimes. She's falling asleep on my lap and trying not to fall asleep by the looks of it. She does that sometimes. I don't think my cat ever grew up from being a kitten, to be honest. She fell down a bit, but that's okay. She's also not very coordinated for a cat at all. She falls over things and she falls out of things a lot for a cat. Alright, so I have to build my boat again. Go into the cave. Yes, I'm aware that I could be editing all of this out so you don't have to see any of it, especially the repetition, but I don't want to because it feels like I'll be lying to you about what the game is like. I think in the short time between episode 10 and 11, because I made 10 only about like an hour and a half ago, I haven't edited it yet, but I recorded 10 about an hour and a half ago. In between that time, I was going to say that I wasn't going to do a review or an analysis of the game. I've changed my mind. I am not going to do a real analysis of the game, not a big analysis of the game, but I am going to do like a review-ish thing of the game. And it's mostly because I just want there to be more content about this game out there. And maybe if people can see a review, then maybe more people will play it, so that they can be Eastshade too. Because I really like the idea of this game a lot. And I wouldn't mind playing another game like this at all, actually. I would quite enjoy that, in fact. I would actually even like a because they've mentioned different like areas and countries. I would like to see other areas. I think this game could also be wonderful as like a shell shaded sort of world as well. Like, you know, even like the aesthetics of like Borderlands or Ni no Kuni 2 or Ni no Kuni full stop could be rather fascinating as a artistic sort of area to look at as a game, for example. I don't think there's anything else I need to do in the howling thing, so I'm just gonna go back this way. Run. Save. So I don't know. I think there's different potentials in the game, in this sort of unique game style. I know this isn't the first game that had like the whole no combat RPG sort of thing, but and I haven't really tried out any other games to make a comment on it, but I do like this game a lot. It's fascinating. It's unique. It's also a little bit... Oh no, I didn't do the hot spring. This is the hot spring again. I forgot. I mean, there's so many things that the game does really, really well. And there's some things that just doesn't do very well. And maybe if I do a review of it, more people will look into it. I don't think so. I have a very small audience. But I think the game deserves it. So I'm going to try to do a review of it. Like my first review of a game. It's going to be horrible. I don't know what to say. I don't have any qualifications to review of a game. I'm not very knowledgeable in these things. I play a lot of games. Does that work? But I've mostly played MMORPGs. But I'm discovering a whole new world of games these days. Especially like playing a lot of co-op stuff, like a co-op shooter and stuff. And it's not exactly an MMORPG, but it definitely feels like it sometimes, even with the linear content. And I'm discovering the joys of playing games with other people, as much as I enjoy my singular experiences. So, yeah, I'm learning to be, I guess, a better gamer. And I'm learning different games and different genres of games. I still don't think I'm a huge fan of FPSs. I prefer third-person shooters. But I do like Borderlands. And Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel. I actually just started a playthrough of Borderlands 2 with a friend. We'll see how we go with that. I'm going to save here because last time we crashed out here. Oh no, we made it this time. Lovely. I'm going to do another save. I'm going to be obsessively saving from this point. I am done repeating stuff, so... Do excuse me. 4:48 a.m. Okay, so I've still got a lot of time. I still have to do a painting in the Tiffmore Bluffs for my mother. This is Tiffmore Bluffs. I can totally just do a painting somewhere here. Maybe it'll work, I'm not sure. Yes, mother's memorial painting. Lovely. Look, I'm sure if I was more artistic, I could make better paintings for my mother, but I ain't, so it's the best I can do. Right. No, that's not the painting I want. Why is it doing this? Oh my god, that's not the painting I want to commemorate my mother. Is there another way to scroll through the paintings? Okay. This is an arch painting that I need for someone else. That's a commission painting, so I don't want to do it as a commission painting. Yeah, it won't let me. Dear Lord. Okay, can I try now? Maybe since I moved a bit. The other is just as legitimate as a painting of the bluffs. Okay, I've done... So my commission painting has disappeared because the arch painting has just become... This is very, very annoying. Okay. I'll try this. I've got plenty of inspiration, so it's fine. So I want this one. Alright, I'll just go and paint the freaking arch again. Oh, game, why are you like this? By the way, I was actually planning on making a painting, making a video about what hot spring this way. What hot spring this way? Oh, the hot spring that we were just at. Never mind. No, I don't need to go back to the hot spring. I need to go back to the archway. Pretty sure I'm around... here, so I need to find the archway again. Where be the archway? Please tell me where the archway is. So directionally challenged. Yeah, so I was going to make a video about Anthem with a friend of mine. And then we just kept forgetting to make the video and we just started playing the game. Because we kept getting distracted by the game to actually make any videos about it. He's made some. I haven't. Because I didn't want to do like a let's play of it because I don't think the game is actually finished right now. I think the game is very much like most other MMOs that I've ever played. It's not gonna be fantastic until it's about 6 months or a year in. Like, one thing I've learned about MMOs is that it's great to get in when you first, like when it first comes out, but for the game to get good, you're gonna have to wait. The more content that comes out, the more patches and all of that stuff is made, the more balanced the game becomes, the better the game becomes. Like, it's always going to be flawed when it first comes out. It's going to have dramas, it's going to have crashes, it's going to have like massive freaking issues. And it does, Anthem. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. Because I'm enjoying the game as it is. But... oh, why isn't this working as a natural arch painting? Yeah, it's working. It's worked. Right, so there we go. So, I think... later on, maybe, I might do like an Anthem a year from release sort of thing and kind of compare what my experience was at this point compared to what it will be then. Because I think I love the game. I know I'm talking about Anthem whilst playing Eastshade, but since I'm rambling around, I might as ramble on top of it as well. I love the game. I really love the game. I think the characters are interesting. I love the combat. I'm actually rather a huge fan of the... oh, I had to discover the gorge. There you go. The gorge has been discovered. I love the flying. It feels so natural, smooth, and it's so easy to do. Very intuitive. The controls are very intuitive. The gunplay is really, really good mechanically. I like the fact that it's a third-person shooter and not a first-person shooter. I like the aesthetics. I like the fact that I'm not pushed to purchase. Well, no, I am. But I can ignore the one character that keeps telling me that I need to make a statement with my javelin. And as long as I ignore him, I don't have to worry too much about, you know, making extra purchases and so forth. So that's fine. The storyline isn't amazing. It's very stereotypical of video games. The campaign isn't very long. The end game at this point is pretty non-existent. It's very much loot grinding, which is kind of the point. But as someone who's played Diablo for like, I think over 1,000 hours, Diablo 3 that is, I'm okay with that. Especially when I'm playing games with friends. The repetitive loot grinding and shooting and dying and all of that is just the background to having a chat with a friend, and I'm completely okay with that. Especially when the game mechanics are fun, which Anthem definitely is. It's just, it feels incomplete. There's still so much to be done in that game. Oh, I haven't seen this bridge before. And I do apologize that I am talking about Anthem, a completely different game, whilst I'm playing Eastshade. It's been on my mind a lot lately. And I'm a little bit annoyed that I am too much of a chicken shit to risk my control, like my console being bricked, to play it at the moment. It most likely won't happen. All of the bricking seems to be happening to PS4s. But I don't like the idea of my console hardware crashing. That worries me a lot. So I'm going to leave it be for now. And it shouldn't be too long before they come up with a bug fix anyway. Once that comes in, then I'll go back to it. But anyway, moving right on from Anthem, let's go and have a chat to Toma about the people that's eating all of his apples, being the lost children. Hopefully he won't be too mean about it, because they are just kids. And kids can be terrible, but they're kids. Children should be forgiven for a lot of things they do. They're allowed to make mistakes. It's how they learn. Hello, Toma.
Strangest thing. After talking to you before, I found a bunch more apple cores. It isn't you eating them, is it?
No.
Just alone in the woods? Are they okay? Take me to them right away. They must be starving.
I thought so. I thought he'll be kind. Oh, we've been teleported. Oh, the kids are here.
Toma and Silly are looking after us until our dad comes back. They're so nice. We're sorry for stealing their food before.
Why? Yeah.
I don't know. We were fishing in the ocean with my dad. The waves broke our boat and we got lost in the water. We woke up on a beach, but Dad wasn't with us.
Oh god, there better be a happy ending to this story.
He's shy. He doesn't talk to anyone except me and Dad.
Oh, this is sad.
Thanks for bringing us here.
Oh god.
Good thing you found those kids. Just living off apples for who knows how long. Not a problem. These two can stay until we talk with the sheriff and find their parents. Hard to say, but I don't think they're from Eastshade. These two are exhausted and famished. Might be able to find out more after they've gotten a rest.
The poor kids. Jesus.
We're going to need to whip up a meal more substantial than apples. Thanks for looking into the apple situation. I never would have expected this. I don't have much, but please take this small payment as a token of thanks. From all of us.
I don't need payment. It's just, who would leave starving kids just as it is? Like,
see you.
It's the right thing to do. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Is that it? Can we actually find their parents? Maybe if we explore where they were, maybe we can find their parent, their dad, nearby. Something. I don't know. I feel like we need to find the dad. This is bullshit. I want a happy ending, goddammit. Eastshade isn't supposed to make me sad. Eastshade is supposed to be a happy game. Give me a happy ending. I'm just gonna explore until I can find something. Maybe I can find the dad somewhere. Crates, yes, I'll take those. I'll also do a quick save. Is there any lost parents? Now that I've found the lost children, I need to find the lost parent. I don't think Eastshade is one of those games that is going to make me sad. Okay, granted, we just started the game with the death of a parent, but they're kids. They need a parent. I mean, they're being looked after right now, but they'll need a parent. I'm not even asking for parents. I'm asking for a parent. It's not a lot to ask for, is it? Oh god. So one of my little goals in life, probably because I'll never be able to get married. I'm not sure if I'm a marriage type, whatever. But I do want to eventually maybe become a foster parent, look after some children that need a home. I'll need a 2-bedroom unit before I do that. That's one of the things I'm looking at the moment, to getting a bigger place. After I get better and get back to work, I'll probably purchase a place near my parents' house. And when that happens, I might start looking into becoming a foster mom. Not of anyone too young. I don't think I can handle anyone too young. But there are a lot of children that needs a stable sort of home, and you know, just a little hand to help them along. And I'm not sure if I'll make a great parent. I probably won't, but at the very most, I can give them a stable little environment for them to stay in, feed them, clothe them, stuff like that. Like, when I'm working full time, I'm financially stable enough to provide for a child. So that's one of the things I'm considering. Maybe adopt a child. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's one of the things I'm thinking about. Not immediately in my future, but in time maybe. Because if you have the means to help, you should. That's my belief anyway. Honestly, if I became a parent, I'd be a gamer parent. I'd be like teaching my kids how to play games. I just feel all about like, alright, maybe I'll get them, you know what? I'll get them started on platformers first. Because it's one thing I've never done. I've never played platformer games. I've played one Mario game in my life, and it's still in my Game Boy, my original Game Boy. Game Boy Color, no, it's not even color, it's black and white. And it's a Yoshi game. It's a Yoshi puzzle game. It's like a Tetris Yoshi. It's not even like a platformer game. And that's the one and only Mario universe game I've ever played in my life. I don't think people even know about that game, but it's fun because I really like it. I don't even know what it's called at the moment. I could probably get out the cartridge and find out, but I honestly can't be bothered. And that's the one and only Mario game I've ever played. I did give Mario Odyssey a go with Rana because she had a copy of it, and I just didn't like it. I know it's heresy to say that, but I really don't like it. It's just not my thing, I guess. By the way, I'm just going around looking for this dad. I am just like, well, he got lost in the sea, so I'm looking around the sea areas to see if I can find this dad and return him to the kids. Hopefully I can find him. Hopefully he exists to be found. I don't care how long it takes. Not fast. It's a pretty environment to look around anyway, so it's fine. Maybe I need to go to another island. Maybe it's on the other island. Because that island we've been there before, but there was nothing in there. So maybe the dad's there. Stranded somewhere. And there's like another little island I can go to that I didn't go to. So it might be there too. So I'm going over to this island again. See if I can find the dad. West Spring Bluff. Hello, any lost dads? I have children that is after a dad. Anyone willing to volunteer to be a dad? Okay, that sounds like I'm like a single mother looking for. Okay, why is that rock? Never mind, the rock is floating. The rock can float. If it wants to float, it can frickin' float. I ain't gonna do anything about it. Hello? Guess I can't go down there. I mean, we know that the sea is pretty treacherous. We were involved in a freaking shipwreck to begin with. Okay, I can't get back up. Okay, go up this way. So shipwreck seems to be quite frequent in this game. We've experienced one ourselves. So people seem to survive quite well in this game. Hello, anyone? I feel like we should be able to find the dad. I just can't stop thinking that. I feel like we should be able to rescue the dad and bring them to the children. Just seems right. I need to go over to that island, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to travel back and try to go to that little island because there's no one here. Zipline! Woo! I've got my reed boat so I can go to that island and have a look. This might be a complete waste of time. I might just be wandering around aimlessly for no reason whatsoever. There might not be a dad to be found, but I feel like there is. I just don't think Eastshade is one of those games that has too much tragedy in it. I just don't feel like it's a game that will make me sad. I hope it's not a game that's going to make me sad. There's my reed boat. Let's get in it. Mount. Come on, boat. Let's move. Alrighty. Let's sail the seas. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Is that how that song goes? I'm not sure. It's a medley song, isn't it? It's supposed to like continue on and on and on. I grew up in Korea. That's my excuse. I learned most of my lullabies in Korean. So, for example, this like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I learned that in Korean. Not that I can remember the lyrics, but I have some issues when it comes to like the Christmas carols as well. Because sometimes I can sing it in English, and then sometimes I'm just like I get it confused with Korean lyrics. Upbringings, man, they can screw you up. Alright, let's go on to this little island. Can I dismount? That's too deep to dismount. What if I can spin the boat and come around like here? The water's too deep to dismount. So I guess this is not an island I can explore. Alright, that's fine. What if I can go around? I don't think the reed boat is going to let me go like all the way out into the sea, for one. But let's see how far we can go. I mean, the water is actually pretty well done, and the reflection of the light is really well done as well. Can definitely appreciate that. I'm not as obsessed with water graphics as a certain person from PlayStation Access is. But you can tell that I watch a lot of YouTube videos, eh? I mean, I bought Ni no Kuni 2 because of PlayStation Access. I bought Yakuza because of PlayStation Access. And I think I bought Nier Automata because of another YouTube channel. I can't remember which one. I've also bought Strange Brigade because of Outside Xbox. I literally watched their playthrough of it and went and bought the game immediately because I love the Let's Play. And I thought the game looked like it was fun. So I bought the game and I don't regret it one bit. I love Strange Brigade. It's a really good shooter with as my friend and I've decided to call them mummy zombies. Good puzzling, and yeah, I just like it. I just like it a lot. I played through the campaign twice. I'm trying on a third playthrough of it with a friend. And it actually is quite hard solo. I've tried playing it solo, but a lot of the puzzles, like, I had to take photos. Because the puzzle solutions can be sometimes quite far away from where the actual puzzle is. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No! Can I go through here? There's a shipwreck. Is that a shipwreck? That looks like a shipwreck. Can the dad be around here? Oh my god, the water's so pretty here. I don't see anyone, but the icebergs are gorgeous. Don't bash my boat against it. I don't think anyone's here. But maybe that was a ship that the kids were on? Maybe the dad's around here somewhere. I don't know, but I'm going to keep looking until I can find him. Because I'm worried about the kids. Having said that though, if I can't find him in the next little while, I'll probably have to give up. Can I even carry someone else on this boat? I mean, I wouldn't mind doing an escort mission to rescue the dad. And I'm actually surprised that the game let me come out this far. I honestly thought it wouldn't let me come out this far. It's gorgeous. It really is quite beautiful here. Alright, can I park my boat here? Oh, I can. Alright, I'm going to pack my boat. Pack. Oh, there's a little villagey thingy over here. Let's go and have a look. Maybe the dad's here. Achievement unlocked, Northern Reaches. Excavation site? Okay. Week 14. Continue our excavation of the glacier. We discovered that there appears to be an entrance of a collapsed tunnel. We've also found some ancient carvings in the ice. Most of the time my ears are frozen and my fur thick with icicles. I don't know how anyone ever managed to live here. Week 16. The nights continue to grow stranger. We've taken to scheduling watches. Last night Fidel swore he saw a figure standing up atop the glacier across the bay. As he watched, the thing stretched its arms wide, growing larger and shrieking. Fidel called out and the person fell forward, dropping off the glacier. I woke up to Fidel screaming in a state of panic, but in the confusion we couldn't tell if the figure hit the water. This morning we took the boat to look for a body, but there was nothing. I can't help but think that Fidel was just having a nightmare. Part of me isn't so sure. And then week 16. I'm writing this by firelight. I don't think it's safe here. Mayra has taken to talking to someone invisible whenever she thinks we're not listening. Fidel continues to talk of a figure in the night that insists that we're all going to die. I shouldn't let him keep watch anymore. I could have ignored most of this, but now all around us I hear a whisper. They're soft and gentle, but every so often a one voice screams, a horrible twisted sound that echoes across the ice. I think we need to leave here. Okay, I'm guessing it's an abandoned excavation site, but the fire is still going. Can I make some tea or something here? Oh, there's someone here. Let's go and speak to them. I think there's someone over there too. Hello.
Hello. Are you from the university? Are you here to relieve us?
I'm just a traveler.
Oh, sorry. It's a long way north for the typical tourist. We're a research team for the University of Nava, excavating these glaciers in search of an ancient cavern. Records show this place might have been extremely important for early inhabitants. But the progress has been slow. We're kind of expecting the university to send someone calling the whole mission off.
Why would they call it off?
We've been struggling. But I digress. I'm Commander Liliana. Nice to meet you. It's great to see a new face.
It looks like a big project.
I'd say it's a massive undertaking. Just a team of 3, and the project only seems to get bigger each day. Oh, these glaciers. So full of mystery. Look, I'm not a superstitious person. I didn't get to where I am now by believing in spirits and ghosts and the like. But the further we dig, well, things are getting eerie. Visions and sounds we can't explain. This is the reason I wrote to call off the mission. Surely there's a sensible explanation, but my crew has other notions. It's driving a wedge between us, undoubtedly.
Ooh. What do you think it is?
We've been out here in complete isolation for months. It's freezing. We work all day, and the winds howl constantly at night. I think it's easy to feel like we're being haunted. And now, just as we reach the cavern entrance, the tunnel collapsed again, blocking us out. No way to tell how bad the damage is. To top it off, I made the stupid call to leave the artifact bins in there last night. We might have lost everything.
Oh no.
Months of progress, lost in a single night. We're at our wits' end, that's for sure.
That sounds dramatic. I'd like to help.
We can arrange that, but let's plan for tomorrow. It's been a long day already, and the crew will be wrapping up soon. We have a supply tent I'm sure you could squeeze into.
Have my own tent.
Does it have the extra padding and lining to survive a night out here? I'd rather you use ours than turn into an icicle.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll sort the tent out for you. In the meantime, why don't you get to know the crew a little better? They'd appreciate seeing a new face.
Sure. Think of the next person. Hello?
Had a chat with Commander Liliana, did you? She managed to recruit you yet?
Kind of. I'm going to stay the night.
Maybe you can take my spot and I'll head back to Nava.
I heard about the hauntings.
Right. There are records of an ancient spirituality in the area. It seems to me that we might have struck a curse by opening this tunnel.
You mean magic?
No. A curse set in place by ancient and sacred rituals. I can't be sure how these things work, but it seems they do, based on the terrible experiences we've had.
What kind of things?
Well, we've seen these figures surrounding our camp. They're always whispering. Mira, she's got it the worst. She hears something talking to her all the time. Almost like a demon by the way she describes it.
That does not sound pleasant. How would you reverse the curse?
The texts on this area of the world are sparse. There's some information that hints heavily at curses, but I haven't found much on how to reverse them.
That's not helpful. What makes you think it's a curse?
Well,
oh wait, we've done that
these
bit.
figures.
It all
surrounding
sounds
our camp.
creepy.
I'll tell you, we're all very much looking forward to getting away from here. As exciting as the cavern find may be, I just don't get a good feeling from it. Mira's been having an especially hard time with everything. She specializes in glaciology, and, well, Liliana is worried that Mira should have been able to foresee the cave-in. They had a falling out this morning. Not that I should be telling you any of this, but I'm worried about her. I think it'd be great for her to see a new face. We're all starting to get under each other's skin.
Right. I will do my best, I guess.
She walked up to the northern shore. It's a nice place to take a break. Seems less cursed, I guess.
Lovely. To the other check. I saw a figure this way, so I'm just gonna go this way. It is really kind of pretty. I mean, it's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the lost dad, but I found some bears instead.
Hello? Are you real?
Oh, that would be mean to say. I'm just in your mind. No, I'm a traveler.
Oh dear. Well, that shows you what state I'm in. I didn't expect to see a tourist all the way out here.
I heard about the hauntings.
Yeah, this is one creepy place. Best day of my life when I set foot on this big old block of ice. But now, I really wish we'd never come at all.
Because of the demons?
Who told you that? Was it Fadir? He's always butting into things.
I would like to help, I think.
My grandmother told me about spirits that haunt people who make bad choices. I always thought she was just getting me to behave. But what if it's real?
So what did you do wrong?
What, in my whole life? A lot of things. But since we've been here, nothing. I stole Liliana's dessert rations. Tell me, what would you suggest I do about the thing that won't stop talking to me?
Find out what it wants.
Okay, I know you're just trying to be helpful, but I actually don't feel like talking about it anymore. It's a lot to deal with.
I have another question. I do.
What did you want to ask about?
The dig.
We're trying to access an important cavern inside the ice, but someone, or something, doesn't want us to find it.
Okay. What do you mean?
Strange things have been happening ever since we got here. This place is just creepy.
Okay, can I
What
ask
did you want to
something else?
ask about?
Fadir.
Fadir's a historian and an archaeologist. He was one of my professors at university. He thinks there's a curse springing on the demons. He has all kinds of ideas to break the curse. But I think they're just making things worse.
Liliana?
Liliana is our commander. She says she doesn't hear any of the voices or see any of the creepy things we do, but I think she's lying. She's just trying to protect us.
Alright, I think I'll leave you be now.
Bye.
What is that? Okay, I see a ghost figure. There's someone walking up there. Do you see it? I see it. How do I get up there? Okay, I can't see them anymore. Let's go back. Maybe I should have taken a picture of that ghostly figure. Okay, can I get up here? No. Any other figures? Maybe we'll go to the other side. This is kind of cool. It's like a mystery. So in looking for the dad, I've come across another mystery for us to solve. I mean, I really enjoyed the quest at the inn with the mystery solving thing. I thought that was rather cool. And it seems like we've come across like another sort of mystery quest. I quite like this. The other mystery is how to get up there. Let me just. They're good. Oh god, am I stuck? stuck. It's not allowed to go there, I guess. Yeah, I'm not allowed to go there. This won't let me go up there. Are all the bears coming back to camp? Okay, I'm gonna chuck a save just in case.
Use all the help we can get, but it's not up to me.
What did you want to ask about?
You better talk with Commander Liliana.
We're trying. Strange things have been by.
I think I managed to make enough space for you in the tent. Might be a little cozy, though. It's yours to use when you're ready.
Alright, I guess we have to sleep until the morning before we can kind of start doing anything else. That's creepy. Okay, that is definitely creepy. Did you write anything else in the journal? No. Did you hang on? Yeah, they did it.
What's going on?
Bears.
Mira ran inside the tunnel. She was screaming her head off and just went in.
What? We can't go in there.
She yelled. I tried to stop her. We don't have a choice now.
Oh
It's
my
not
god,
safe
how is
in
this
there.
happening?
I don't know why we're still standing here. I'm going in after her.
Well, I guess this is my fault because I'm the one who mentioned find out what they want. The figure isn't there anymore. Guess we're going into tunnels. It's beautiful. I shouldn't go in alone, it's not safe. Well, the other bear is going in. I'm not going in alone. Oh god, what do I need to do? Do I need to talk to this bear?
Okay. Fedir has lost his... You should go first. Nope, we're going in. Let's move. That's an order.
Okay, good. Now I should be able to go in, hopefully. Cool. Oh, wow. Oh, no, no, no. No, I hate this sort of effect so much. Oh, I hate this shit. And it's making me nauseous a little. Oh god, and I died? No, I did not. Ancient city? I don't know why I'm building a tower. I just feel like I should. Maybe I should put that there. I don't know. It feels like a puzzle. Oh no, that didn't work. Oh no, maybe I should build a tower to reach that light. Okay, so there is something to do with the light. I do need to get up to it. Okay, got it. Need more boxes. Need way more boxes. It's like a stepladder situation. And that's all the boxes that are available. Alright. So up, up, up. Grab this box. Up here. Open that. And where's the light? Nope. So it can be a little bit skewered of a build. No, that doesn't work. That didn't work. Oh no, it's all crap. No, it's all crushed. Right. I can build myself a step ladder, step sort of thing. Right. Okay, let's build a foundation. These don't control very well. That's my excuse. One, two, three. Four. Yes. What did that do? Oh, I got all my boxes. Can't collect any of the mushrooms. Oh, there's a painting here.
Hey, are you alright? It seems we've all had a bout of hallucinations. I think you might have managed to save us somehow.
What? I took the light.
I see. It's okay, we're all still recovering. When I came to, I found you here, next to all our artifact bins. I thought maybe you were trying to build some kind of shield, but you must have stacked them up, and that hole, of course, it's a vent. When you pulled out those ice chunks, all the spores dissipated.
Did you also see the three towers?
Look at all this icy fungus. Fedir just identified it as a highly potent hallucinogen. We must have been breathing in the spores while we were digging. And that led to some powerful experiences. Mine was about 4 golden owls, leading me down a path to... well, it doesn't matter.
How's your crew?
Better than they've been in a long, long time. You don't know how relieved I am that it wasn't a curse or a wild flock of demons. Mira and Fedir nearly had me convinced. To think, we've been making our situation worse with every step forward. I'm not sure how you knew what to do, but I'm glad you were able to air out the spores. Thanks to you, we survived and even managed to recover the artifacts.
Well, there you go, we survived. Lovely. I feel like there's something we should be able to do with this thing. Maybe I'll paint it. Maybe we'll be able to use that painting somewhere. I don't know. Well, I think we had enough of hallucinogen stuff and crazy experiences and twirling walls. As I said, I really hate those things, so... Well, there you go. We've done our due diligence. We've saved the bears.
Thanks for running in there after my crew. The existence of this cavern is amazing enough, but the discovery of the spores is going to help solve some big historical questions.
What will you do now?
We have lots to do now. I'm going to write back to the university immediately to inform them of our findings.
Good luck. I hope the others.
I suppose it makes sense that all the visions were from cave spores. Can't believe I didn't see it sooner. I guess the spores were what made me think it was a curse. Yes, that must be it. Imagine a real-life curse. Anyway, it'll be nice to do some actual research for once. We'll have to get some coverings for our faces to ensure there are no more curse-like experiences.
What about Mayra? Where's that bear gone? Medra? Medi? Is she back at... The figure's not there. She's not over here. Where you be, lady? Maybe she's back at camp. Let's check on her. There she is.
Mushrooms? Ugh, I've always hated mushrooms. I really thought that demon would be the end of me.
You safe now?
I ran in here last night to find out what the demon wanted. I guess that wasn't really the best choice looking back, but I'm glad everything got sorted out. Thanks for the advice. Well, now the real research can begin.
Well, good luck to y'all. Is the diary changed? No. Alright, so... Pretty sure... We're like... Here? Maybe? Or here? I'm not actually quite sure. Just know that we travel very, very far. Now, I don't know if there's a hot spring here. I wish we could ask people. Just be like, yo, where's the nearest hot spring at, yeah? Help me out a bit? No? I'll get back in my boat, I think. And then go on a little journey. But I think that might be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this little mysterious adventure, looking for the dad and then finding an excavation site and dealing with some crazy ass spores. But most of all, as always, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Mwah!